¿Qué pasa, gente? Soy Vorvek y aquí estamos una vez más con Chains of Satinav. Antes de seguir me gustaría corregir una cosa que dije. Dije que Satinav es el dios del tiempo y no es exacto, no es exacto. Es un poder que se considera a la altura de los dioses, pero Satinav no es un dios como tal, o al menos no es uno de los 12, los dioses principales que es... a los que se reza en Aventuria. Y de hecho es muy poco conocido, pero sí que es el dios, es el poder que controla el tiempo y de alguna forma que vigila el tema del destino, supongo. Las cosas que se salen un poco de madre, pues las corrige. Pero, pues eso, no tiene... Los cultos que lo conocen o lo siguen y esto, pues son normalmente, no sé, los malos de la aventura, ¿vale? Un grupo de cultistas de un dios extraño. Que eso, no es un dios normal del juego. Vale, en cualquier caso, en el episodio anterior se nos murió la buena señora que nos iba a llevar hacia el norte en su carro. Así que le robamos el carro y aquí estamos en el monte Thasht, o en la cordillera Thasht. Tenemos unas cuantas cosas que mirar. Lo primero que vamos a hacer va a ser entrar en el carro y ver si podemos llevarnos algo. Que probablemente sí. Esta botella de hojalata, por ejemplo. Total, ya estamos robando una baqueta. Las riendas de los caballos.
Never again will the puppeteer tell this story, and that's my fault. Maybe I really am a bad luck charm.
Es posible, Geron, es posible.
I'll just take it all.
Vale, agarras eso y esto. Y vamos a mirar porque nos ha vaciado el inventario entre secciones.
An elixir against fading hair. Twirly moustache guy in the picture must have had a sip too much of it. Gwynling taught me how to lure fairies with music. He should have also taught me how to get rid of them again.
¿Veis? Ya quiere librarse de Nuri. Puede que un poco de coña, ¿vale? Pero ¿por qué? No sé. De repente sale por ahí.
It's easier to steer a draft horse than I thought, as long as you have a fairy with you who tells the horse what you want. The lid makes a perfect bowl. I should keep it.
Interesante.
I wish Nuri had never found this thing. Well, it's so-so. At least the music has revived her spirits.
Bueno, es un bastón con campanillas. Lo mueves y hace soniditos. Vamos a hablar con el cuervo.
Raven, after being a good scout for us these last few days, Nuri has asked me to be nicer to you.
What do you think? Will you be able to do that?
I'll try. How about you?
We'll see.
We were able to escape the Seer's creatures and have come a long way. Fate might smile on us favorably. Now we're back in charge.
Well. Fate. What do you think that is? Fate.
The will of the gods.
And you think you can bend the will of the gods to fit your agenda?
Tenemos... aquí podemos decir, ¿no? Tenemos libre albedrío o no, básicamente, es lo que nos está preguntando. Vamos a decir que sí.
Every man follows his destiny. It's something the gods let us pursue.
What's your destiny, then?
At least it's not being a cursed bad luck charmer. I'm responsible for the pursuit of my own happiness.
Don't you fear the prophecy? What if your doom is inevitable?
My future hasn't been decided yet.
No one ever escapes from Satinav's boundless gaze.
Bueno, y Geron obviamente no sabe sobre Satinav.
Tell me more about Satinav.
He's known by many names. The 13-horned, the irresistible, the helmsman of the Barge of Time. He once was a mighty magician, or even a demigod. The gods chained him to the Barge of Time because he tried to be the master over his own future.
They say the gods don't like people to determine their own fate.
Like Satinav, we mortals are chained to time.
In that case, I will have to break those chains.
Las cadenas de Satinav. Es el título del juego.
Have you seen if those demons are still following us?
Didn't you shake them off?
I think I did. I could be wrong, though. They are mighty creatures of the seer.
I didn't see anyone following us on my scouting flights.
Good.
But that doesn't necessarily mean anything.
Don't start raining on my parade. I'll have a further look around.
Vale, ¿qué más tenemos? Un póstigo.
Futile, my boy. That's a dwarf's job.
If I only had any useful skills.
Vale. Bueno, empezamos por hablar con... No, vamos a hablar con el caballero, luego hablamos con Nuri.
Hail Rondra, Sir Knight. Could you kindly tell us where we are?
This is the Thash mountain range.
Thash. So the blood barrier is not far off.
It is but a short distance for a travelling knight. For a farm boy and a maiden, it might prove quite a journey.
I am no farmer.
My maiden, you should seek protection from a proper man in these dangerous surroundings.
What kind of a man?
I am Bogomil Rathling, Knight of Andergast. At your service, fair maiden.
I am Nuri. This is my friend Geron.
Nuri it is. What an extraordinary name.
Bueno, por cierto, le ha dicho saludos Rondra, o Hel Rondra. Rondra es la diosa de la guerra. Y otras cosas, ¿vale? Todos los dioses de este universo son dioses de 15 cosas, pero uno de ellos es lo principal, ¿no? Igual que Boron es el dios de la muerte, pero también es el dios de la noche. Junto a Fex, que es otro dios de la noche, aparte del dios de los ladrones. Principalmente es el dios de los ladrones, pero también es el dios del comercio. ¿Vale? Esas cosas pasan con todos los dioses de este setting.
What business does a knight of Andergast have in the Thash Mountains?
The king put me in charge of observing the orc tribes of the Blood Barrier.
You have travelled through the blood barrier?
Of course, but now I have to return to Andergast. There has been some unrest amongst the Tolokai. I have to report to King Eferdan immediately.
We need some gear. A rope, blankets, provisions, everything that can be of use.
Usually you can get those things from Graham, but the old pighead hides in his house and doesn't make a sound. I wouldn't trust that cutthroat anyway. Do you hear that, Graham? You are a cutthroat.
Cutthroat, yo no diría que es matón. Pero no sé exactamente cómo lo traduciría ahora mismo. Creo que iría más del punto de vista en este caso, de que es un poco avaro, ¿vale? O usurero, más que... Bueno, aprovechado, ¿vale? Más en esa línea.
Why does this Graham hide anyway?
The stupid ox won't admit that I am right.
Right?
Right. He refuses to pay the dues he owes me.
What dues?
He's responsible for the death of my horse. Gave him spoiled fodder, so he died miserably. I'm in a hurry, but by foot alone I won't get far.
Why don't you buy this horse and carriage from us?
What use is Akani's trailer to me? But you can leave me your hack. What are you asking for it?
I'm not really sure.
Make up your mind about the price. Then I'll tell you mine.
Did you run into an explorer in the blood barrier near a red lake?
Red Lake? No, but if he came from the south, he must have been through here.
Why don't you buy this horse?
What use is Akani?
Vale, voy a decirlo lo mismo.
Make up then.
Creo que tenemos que hablar con el otro para...
Rondra be with you, Sir Knight.
And with you.
Creo que tenemos que hablar con el otro para que nos diga un precio o algo así. Vamos a hablar con Nuri antes de tocar nada.
Listen.
Listen. Veamos.
How are you doing?
I am sad that Isida is gone. I hope these terrors will come to an end soon.
That's why we're looking for the fairy scholar, to prevent worse things from happening. What kind of magic was that you saved us with?
That was the power of the moonlight. It is like fire to the sad fairies. It burns them.
Hadas tristes.
What do you mean, sad fairies?
I felt that they once were just like me.
And now they are sad?
Sure, if fairies lose their command over magic, they don't die but get consumed by darkness instead. Then they're sad and will never be able to laugh again.
To me, they seemed like mean fiends who have Isida's blood on their hands.
They're sad nonetheless, believe me.
Your magic is fatal, even for you, isn't it? You almost got burned by it yourself.
I didn't want you to die.
Thank you, Nuri.
What are we going to do now?
Why do those mean fairies serve the seer?
You must have put a spell on them. And please stop talking about this subject. It's making me sad.
We need some gear before we can move on.
That's all right. I can do with a little rest.
Very well. Let's carry on later.
Vale, parece que podemos usar la campana, tal vez.
Strange contraption.
The owner of the yard doesn't seem to be satisfied with a simple pull rope.
Strange
The owner...
Lamentablemente no podemos simplemente usarlo. Bueno, tenemos el mecanismo en dos partes, pero parece que falta algo, ¿no? Tal vez esto. Y tal vez... no.
Fits exactly.
Qué casualidad.
Fire! Murder! The orcs are attacking! What are you lot still doing here? Scram before the black furs get here.
Seems like you've been fooled, Sir Dwarf. The boy has sounded the bell. There are no orcs attacking.
What? What's going on in your wooden head, boy? Sounds the alarm without good cause and forces an honest dwarf out of his warm and comfy chair. I can't believe it.
I just wanted to... You didn't answer the door, sir.
Well, forget it. But you can cut out the formal hogwash while we're at it. Who are you, anyway?
I am Geron of Andergast.
From Andergast? Just like this one there. Very well, then. My name is Gram, Grandoline's son. And this is Gram's open house.
Open house? Pfft.
What do you want, Geron of Andergast?
We need gear and provisions for our journey. That means a good length of rope, blankets, water...
Very well. That'll be 1 ducat, please.
What? That's much too expensive.
By Fex and Angrosh, what did you expect? Do you think this stuff grows under the rocks around here? Too expensive? I can't believe it.
But...
You can ask again as soon as you have some money.
What kind of argument do you and the knight have anyway?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The knight says you poisoned his horse.
Why, that's what he did.
Shut your face, Rathling.
Bah!
Me ha hecho gracia porque pone argumentar, que es discutir, ¿vale? Argument en inglés es una discusión y argue es discutir, ¿vale? No es argumentar.
So the knight is lying.
Listen, human. I don't think this is any of your business, so...
All right, all right. We're looking for a wise man who is said to be in the blood barrier at the moment, near a red lake.
One of those weirdos, eh? I remember one of them coming through here. Wanted to buy all sorts of stuff from me. Lots of obscure rubbish.
Do you know exactly where I can find him?
Yes. I'll tell you if you can offer me something in exchange. You rub my back, I rub yours, understand?
There you have it, my boy. The dwarf is a cutthroat.
Will you bugger off and take care of your swine?
Where is the fairy scholar, pray tell?
Do you have anything nice to offer me in exchange? In that case, I have no idea where the chap is.
Vale, no nos da pistas.
I'll sell you the horse and the trailer.
Nah, don't bother. I don't care much for hacks and what they drag around with them.
Vale.
I'll leave you to it then.
Creo que tenemos que hablar con el cuervo y puede que tengamos que hacer otras cosas.
Raven?
Pues no.
Nuri thinks that the seer's creatures were wicked fairies. How come he's got such a strong relation to fairies?
You're barking up the wrong tree.
Does he plan to make her a wicked fairy as well?
Possibly.
I'll have a further look around.
Vale, vamos a hablar con todos otra vez. Bueno, de hecho podemos avanzar.
Knight Rathling.
What is it, my boy?
I'll sell you the horse for 1 ducat.
That old nag isn't worth more than half a ducat. And that would be the deal of your life, my boy. So do we have a deal?
No, we need 1 ducat.
Well, my offer still stands.
I guess we'll have to move on without any gear, Nuri.
But I thought we couldn't go on without.
To venture into the blood barrier with insufficient means, that would be foolish.
But we don't have any money, and you refuse to give us enough for the horse.
Bah!
Podemos hablar con ambos.
The knight is right. We can't proceed further into the wild with nothing in our bags. I guess we're stranded for now.
No problem. I like it here. What are those trees over there?
If you feel all right, my girl, everything is just fine. But I can't stand to see fair maidens suffer.
I guess you'll have to look the other way then.
If we don't move along soon, the dark creatures will catch up with us.
I didn't think they were very dark. They were mainly sad.
They killed Isidore, and they almost got us too.
I thought they were a little bit like me.
No, I'm sure they weren't. I wonder what your friends at home are doing at the moment.
Why?
Well, they're all alone now, and they surely miss you.
All alone? Miss Greenbelt, we have to go back and fetch them.
No, we can't go back now. Do you want to run directly into the creature's claws? We have to find the fairy scholar. He will help us, and then we can fetch Mrs. Greenbald and the rest.
Miss Greenbelt?
Don't you want to help Nuri, good Sir Knight Rathling?
Oh my.
What's wrong with her?
She's sad that we can't go on.
What can I do for you, Nuri?
Miss Greenbelt.
How can I help?
Please help us out with 1 ducat, good Sir Knight. Half a ducat for the horse and half a ducat to make Nuri smile again.
I think you've got me, my boy. No gold in the world is spent in vain if it makes beauties smile again. Here you go.
I thank you, good knight.
So we can travel soon?
Yes,
And Miss Greenbelt won't have to wait much longer.
Yes, that's the spirit, my girl. Say, don't you want to stay with me after all?
not on your life.
Un ducat. Hombre, si recordáis los precios en La Sombra sobre arriba o en Star Trail, un ducat es bastante pasta. Vale, podías comprar bastantes suministros con eso. Pero bueno, estamos en medio de ninguna parte. Supongo que aquí es más caro. Por cierto.
Hey, keep your paws off my Jenner Creek blue shine beard dye. Do you think my beard gets groomed by air and darkness alone?
You'd better leave the stuff to this dandy boy. It's his most beloved possession.
Interesante. Sé que tenemos que hacer algo con... igual teníamos que rellenar esto con una historia... No llegamos a aquello.
Why must everything always be out of reach? Wonberries. Their bitter blue juice has healing properties.
Vale, creo que le podemos pedir al cuervo.
Raven? Do you see the flower box at the dwarf's house up there?
I see him.
There are wonberries in there. Can you fly up there and get me some?
Do you need a healing remedy? Are you injured?
mentimos.
No, but they are great for wounds. We should be prepared for all possibilities on our journey.
All right, then.
Tenemos la opción de mentir al cuervo.
Now all I have to do is squeeze the berries.
Vale, lo hacíamos... ¿Cómo?
Maybe I can mix my own Bluebeard tonic. I'll have to squeeze the berries somehow.
Sí, pero no me acuerdo cómo con la baqueta. Tal vez. Efectivamente.
How do I fill it?
Aquí.
Good old Garatian Bluebeard dye.
Primero vamos a hablar con él.
What do you want?
Vamos a comprar los suministros. Pero luego tenemos un tónico para barba artesanal. Que creo que es lo que vamos a ofrecerle a cambio de la información. Vamos a ofrecérselo ya. A cambio de la información sobre el erudito de las hadas.
I have some beard tonic for you if you tell me.
I don't need your cheap hair tonic. I have my good old Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye.
Here's the money for the gear.
Wonderful. Here's your stuff.
Ya sé lo que tenemos que
It's
hacer, claro.
exceptional quality. Good value, too.
I sure hope so, dwarf.
I'll give you some advice for free. When you go into the blood barrier, you'd better not burden yourself with too much stuff. You'll feel every ounce in your bones up in the mountains.
Yes, I know that. I'll leave you to it then.
Claro, se me ha olvidado que somos Geron y todo lo hacemos. O sea, no hay. Nuestro fin justifica todos los medios, ¿vale?
What? No! By Angrosh and all the beard critters, my beautiful Jenner Creek Blue Shine beard dye. Who did that?
Perhaps Angrosh himself has punished you for your vanity, Sir Dwarf.
What will my beard have to say to that? What do you want?
Can you make use of this Garatian beard tonic? I'll give it to you for some information.
Let's see it. Garetian? I guess this will have to make do until I can get my hands on the real stuff again. So, what do you want to know?
Vale, le hemos dado una poción de curación, ¿vale? O sea, no solo le hemos roto lo suyo, sino que le estamos engañando, ¿vale? Porque en la botella es de un tónico crece pelo, pero lo que hay dentro no. Es de estas cosas que hace Geron, que, bueno, como nos vamos a ir, pues ya no es problema nuestro, ¿no? Vale, preguntemos.
Where exactly has the scholar gone?
He babbled something about a cave to the north of a big orc statue, near a red lake. He couldn't wait to get there. His imp had made a mess of my whole shop.
When did the fairy scholar pass through here?
That must have been a month ago. Wanted to stay the winter in the blood barrier. I called him crazy. All his imp had for me was a dirty laugh.
How do we get to this cave?
First you travel north, through the Screech Owl Forest, or better yet, past Bloodthorn Hollow. Oh, never mind. I'll show you on the map.
What is an imp doing with a fairy scholar?
How the hell should I know? That was an unholy, uninhibited, nasty little imp. Ugly and mean. My shop still reeks of his foul mouth.
Why, thank you, Master Dwarf.
Vale, pues ya está todo.
Listen. Let's carry on later. Come on, Nuri. Let's move on.
Come along, Raven.
The blood barrier. most impassable of all mountain ranges. What in the name of all 12 gods had made the fairy scholar come here? There wasn't a single danger that didn't lurk here. Into what kind of barren land had he brought Nuri? The Orcs called these mountains Gravish's Claws. And of all the Black Furs, the most horrible tribe called this its home. They took their captured prisoners to the caves of Orcos and hunted them to death. That's what was said of the bloodthirsty Zolochai. And the path led straight through their camp.
Es mala suerte.
Shh, Nuri. Come over here into the shadows. They can't see us here. That's a whole camp of orcs. If they find us, we're dead.
Raven!
Go on, report. And craw a little less loudly, if you will.
The Red Lake is behind this ridge, but the orcs are everywhere. They are here to perform a ritual. It will take days for them to finish it and leave.
No Red Lake, then?
Nonsense. We haven't journeyed through the blood barrier for days just to turn back now.
You want to save the fairy, yet you risk her death. I thought Nuri could trust you. But you're doing exactly what Gwynling asked you to.
Don't worry, Raven. Garen knows exactly what to do. Don't you, Garen?
Of course I do. I'll get you to the fairy scholar in one piece. This can't be true. The orcs will rip us apart.
You'd better hurry.
Vale, bueno. Una vez más tenemos nuevo inventario.
The smallest and most expensive water bladder of the north. Finally, I don't have to rub wooden sticks together to make fire anymore. That must be 100 years old. The dwarf must have rubbed it down with stale fat. At least we won't freeze in the mountains.
Vale, empecemos por hablar con el cuervo.
Say. We'll deal with them, won't we?
There are dozens of them. You don't even have a sword.
Raven, you distract them. And Nuri? Do you know how to perform a death spell?
No.
Sleeping spell?
No.
We'll deal with them anyway. Is there a different way?
There is a good lane to fly through over there.
I meant for the three of us.
No, I'm sorry. The only way is through the orcs' camp.
Can't you fly us over there? I'm sorry I was cross with you again. I know you only mean the best with your warnings, but we have to reach that explorer at the Red Lake.
Apology accepted.
Didn't you want to say something too?
Yes.
Yes?
Don't make our situation any worse.
Oh, nothing.
A ver, Nuri.
Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrek will crush like a maggot.
What? You said something about Tyrak. Do you understand what the Black Furs are saying?
Don't you?
Oh, forget it. And what, pray tell, are they talking about?
Those two don't like each other. And the third one is always laughing.
Anything important that could help us?
Wait a minute.
Ushai Orcos, Droshak, Schnach Tairach, Groch Roik Hakus, Go Izrak. Taika Kare.
It's a story with a lot of names in it.
I don't think stories will get us any further ahead.
They're talking about blood and guts a lot.
Are they exchanging recipes or what?
They are fighting about who Tyrak will crush like a maggot.
And which of them is Tyrak?
That's their blood god.
The big loud one is impatient. He's eager to receive a sign from Tyrak. Otherwise, he'll start the dance himself.
So they're waiting for a sign. Interesting.
Vale, eso sí es importante.
Don't worry, Nuri. I'll protect you.
I miss my forest and all the life within it.
We'll be with the fairy scholar soon and all will be fine.
That sounds so beautiful.
I just have to get rid of the orcs.
You still have me, Nuri.
Solo tengo que deshacerme de los orcos.
Let's listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
Araikagroch, Sarbrochen Glarho, Horkas Drogzairach, Ogra.
Seems to be quite entertaining.
They laugh about a human's bone.
Disgusting. I hope they aren't cooking the fairy scholar.
No. The bone is really tiny.
Who knows what size those fairy scholars are?
The big loud orc is more interested in ogre excrement.
Great. I always wondered what orcs talk about.
Will this be of any use to us?
We give them ogre excrement for a present and they'll let us pass in exchange.
If only life were that easy.
I'll deal with this. All will be fine.
Vale, vamos a empezar a recoger cosas.
I never meant to rummage through the rubbish of some orcs. And to top it off, the effort didn't even yield anything. Is this a human skull? Oh, great. I'll relieve you of that. The pony is shivering under its matted mane. The rock is bleeding colour.
Vale. Así recuerdo cómo era esto.
I can't reach it. Plus, the orcs would detect me. This is madness. How will we ever make it through the camp?
Vale, no sé si podemos salir ya por aquí. Parece que sí. Tenemos buen ángulo.
Karka, Takai, Karka, Takai, Karka. Oh! Asak Aslasa! Ukna Knaka! Eike, Maragokash. Irhak, Takai, Takai, Karka, Takai, Takai, Karka, Takai, Takai, Karka. Obrak.
Bueno. Más o menos creo que entendemos lo que está pasando, ¿no? Porque nos lo han dicho. Están haciendo algún tipo de ritual, pero esperan una señal. Tenemos aquí la estatua de su dios, que coincide con la montaña.
What a monster. I hope it never comes alive in flesh and blood. Reeks of horrible weeds. This constant dripping makes me go mad, but I'm used to that from my room in Andergast. Sure, the drummer is busy, but it's still safer when he's not there.
Vale.
This mongrel is in the way. If he wakes up, all will be lost. A dog like this ripped open Knight Crusoe's throat one time. His horses too. Always let a sleeping dog lie. That goes twice for a dog like this.
Un perro de guerra orco.
There must be some kind of gathering spot for the orcs down there. I'm not going to climb down there. The smoke is not a good sign.
Vale. ¿Hemos venido desde aquí? Creo que sí.
Reeks of horrible weeds. Is this incense for the shaman's ritual?
Vale. Avancemos. Vale, he aquí la cabeza del dios.
If I can compress the water flow somehow, I guess that would make a nice gush.
Interesante.
I can't reach the water from here.
Podemos cruzar el abismo.
If I can... Cold as ice. The orc idol is silent, but it seems the shaman is waiting for a sign from him. Ugh, full of roaches. Someone should go and clean out that mouth. It's as round as a grommet.
Vale. No recuerdo muy bien cómo hacíamos esto. No recuerdo en absoluto cómo hacíamos nada aquí. Creo que necesitábamos usar la pintura roja en esto para que saliera la señal, pero...
The tree is too high up. I can't reach it without any gear.
Tenemos gear.
Perhaps I can bend the tree somehow. I need some kind of grappling hook so the rope will stay attached.
Vale, podemos mezclar esto con algo para hacer un grappling hook.
No, what use is that supposed to be? It might have been a mistake to cut that up. I need to focus on the task. It doesn't work. Nuri doesn't like it when I break things.
Vale, a ver, no puedo hacer esto, ¿no?
Won't break.
Vale, vale. Vamos a suponer que todavía no puedo hacer esto, sea lo que sea. ¿Qué tenemos aquí? Queremos la hierba esta en algún momento.
Is he letting this monster determine the fate of his tribe? No wonder orcs are always at war. He doesn't seem to be too steady with his beat. That has enraged the orc priest quite a bit.
Y no hay nada que quiera romper aquí. Vale, a ver, vamos por partes. Ahora que sabemos las cosas, tenemos este brazalete que nos podemos llevar.
As long as the orcs are still there, I better stay down here.
Vale, tenemos que hacer... Creo que se van estos, pero se quedan los de allí del fondo.
Have to watch our every step, or we'll be the next to sizzle over the fire.
Y no hay nada por aquí que quiera romper.
I won't get it down this way either.
Vale, y podemos reparar las cosas de todas formas con Nuri, con
Say,
su poder, si nos hiciera falta. Vale,
do you see that jawbone at the pole?
Yes.
You'll have to fetch it for me.
Why me?
You're a bird. Flutter, flutter.
I'm not a common scavenger crow. Blah.
Come on, Raven.
Or
I'm a bird catcher. I know ways to get rid of feathered buggers like you.
vale, eso es el grappling hook.
The Raven hardly caught the orc's attention. I've cut it. It might have been a mistake to cut that up. A throw hook?
Vale. Bueno, pues eso, podíamos repararlo. No sé para qué queríamos cortar la cuerda. Podemos, pero no sé si nos hace falta después. Vale.
I'll leave that as it is.
¿Qué estamos logrando con esto?
Cold as ice.
Vale, el agua ahora está cayendo... ¿A dónde exactamente? Ahí no se ve. No sé qué he logrado con eso. Ah, espera. Igual lo que quiero es recogerla de alguna forma. Ahora que está aquí. No. ¿Para qué quería...? Ay, no me acuerdo de esto. No me acuerdo muy bien. El juego no es complicado, ¿vale? Pero no me acuerdo por qué estamos haciendo esto, básicamente. Igual tenemos que meter el agua aquí. Eso es posible. Pero no sé si... No parece que tengamos la forma de hacerlo. Todavía. Y no recuerdo para qué. Es que estoy bastante seguro de que queremos pillar esto. ¿Tengo forma de hacerlo ya? No. No hay nada que hay que romper. Nuri, ¿qué te cuentas tú?
Nuri!
They are fighting about who Tyrak will crush.
What?
Sí, eso ya nos has dicho. ¿Algo más que
Let's
digan?
listen in on the orcs some more.
Okay.
Trokor Harkulzach. Korka Harkulzach. Groch Jurahir. Knack Tairach. Taika Jorm Darak Baruk Sharas Tor Aikar
Again, there are many names. A certain Ikar.
The Icar is the chieftain of all orcs.
They're waiting for their supreme orc. Just what we need.
No. They've been waiting for a judgment from their god for days.
And then?
And blood shall flow. Or they're waiting for blood?
Are you sure you're getting this right, Nuri?
Their god wants blood. The orcs want blood. But no one seems to have it.
We could offer Master Raven here.
Keep on joking, my boy.
I'll deal with this.
Vale,
All will be fine.
he estado pensando. Podemos arreglar la calavera también.
Now it sounds loud and hollow if I knock against the skull cap.
Vale, y estoy pensando que esto podíamos llevarnos un trozo de piedra. Eso es.
Tairach Sor Urkash Aroy Knach. Tokar Mush. Borak. Yanok Braisak Sharas Brak.
It looks so neglected.
Vale, es posible que ahora... Ah, esto, lo ponemos aquí. Vale, y estaba diciendo que le molestaba el goteo. Y si veis va al ritmo que va el tamborilero. Si ponemos esto aquí...
Let's see.
Torog ay Morka. Kushach Raigaroy. Urkmol. Ocha Kedruber. Kedrak noch Knach Tairach. Zogach Kuroch Recht Tairach. Rika Zolachai. Horok Sharas Brakarai. Ar Aikar Barzorak. Ro Yarkach Kesara. Juroch Duragorshoi. Tor Tairach Yusha Obrach. Duzum Draza. Raiko Knach, Takai, Karka, Takai, Karka, Takai, Karka, Takai, Karka.
Vale, y esto ya es la solución a todo. Que nos llevamos esto.
Damn, the knot is too tight.
Bueno, nos llevamos esto.
There we go.
Y esto va en el hueco. Vale, en general los puzzles son bastante... Bueno, como tienes pocas cosas que usar, vale, pues ya está. Ponemos esto aquí. De hecho, antes de ponerlo, no sé si queremos... No me llevo la piedra, soy idiota. He cortado la piedra y la he dejado en el sitio.
Goed mag dork. Makrach. Ocha ke drubar. Ke dragnach knach tairach. Juroch duragor shoy. To tairach yusha obrach. Dusumdrasa. Raikor knach. Kakari.
Bueno, ahí siguen discutiendo lo suyo.
Raikadroch.
Ah, pues no me la he llevado.
Hogas drog zairach. Ogra.
Vale, ¿la tenemos que meter aquí primero? Sí.
The stone fits perfectly into the horn.
Y cuando pasa el agua, pues va a salir sangre en lugar de agua.
Now the Colossus is spilling blood.
Maro! Oh! Taika! No Taika! Knach Taika! Inroch Taika! Mol Atseki! Mol Kur Knach! Uza! Ok! Baruko Kasrotak!
Vale, y con eso los orcos se van a hacer sus cosas. Entonces, bueno,
Tairach! Rak Aikor! Ki Ushka Taika! Hortaka! Halku Sharas Brakarai! Halku Aika! Brazorak! Taika Garach! Solochai! Solochai! Aikata! Aikata!
lamentablemente creo que no podemos llevarnos la hierba esta.
This mongrel is in the way.
Y juraría que se queda ahí para siempre. O sea, que no... Estoy pensando... ¿Hay algo que...? ¿Hay alguna forma de...? Creo que no. Creo que ahora bajamos y ya está, se acaba esto. Así que la hierba esa se quedará ahí para siempre.
There.
Can we reach the Red Lake at last?
Follow me without attracting attention.
Si ya no están los orcos. También serían los de arriba, que no...
You're not the kind to give up easily, are you?
Yes, that's me.
Es que me ha dicho que igual no se iban, se han ido también. ¡Hey, el lago rojo!
The Red Lake!
No explorer to be seen anywhere.
Maybe there. Hello?
Not so loud. The orcs.
And who might you be, young'uns?
What?
Ah, claro, lo que pasa es que después de esto vamos a volver al campamento orco. Y es ahí cuando... Vale, sí, vale. Pillaremos esa hierba. Esa hierba no se va a quedar ahí. Vale. Bueno, este es el duende. Imp está traducido como duende. Bueno, supongo que parece más un duende que un diablillo. Pero bueno. En lugar de preguntarle y eso, creo que lo vamos a dejar aquí por hoy. Y esta sección es cortita, pero engancha con lo que viene después, que vamos a volver al campamento y luego vamos a tener que hacer más cosas con el pavo este. Y creo que es buen momento para dejarlo. Espero que le hayáis pasado bien. Y nada, nos vemos la semana que viene con más de esto. Las cadenas de Satinav. Y hasta entonces, como siempre, adiós.